Hello, this is Callie with Kelly's Closet, and this is our weekly Fluff and Stuff chat. I will give everybody just a few minutes to join us until I see some people have joined, and then we'll get started and I'll explain while we're in the kitchen with a lot of weird stuff. Hi Trisha, how are you? Hi Liz. I have my phone set up away from me today. I can barely see it. Hi guys. Hi Bobby. So I'm going to try to catch your comments if you have any. But there's also some other ladies joining us in the comments who may reply for me as well. I also have my computer set up, but I might not get a chance to check that because there's a lot going to be going on today. So if you are first time joining us, we do a weekly Fluff and Stuff chat. So we typically talk about cloth diapers and all things around cloth diapers. But today I wanted to do something a little bit about the end stuff. So other things that we might talk about and other things that we sell at Kelly's Closet. So we are going to talk about Easter. It doesn't have to be Easter. It can be any gift ideas. It can be parties. It can be a boring, lazy day, but we're going to tie it into Easter. So I'm going to move some of this stuff away, and then I'm going to talk about I'll tell you what we're going to be doing. We're going to actually be making homemade Play-Doh, which is actually super, super easy. Does not require a whole lot of supplies. And you can there's a ton of recipes out there. I'll share with you my favorite. Like I said, there's a ton of them. And then when I'm done, I'll post everything as far as the directions on our blog so that you guys can go back to that for easy reference. So just so you can kind of see what I have here, I have some all-purpose flour. Just whatever flour you have around the house. You're going to need about 2 to 2.5 cups of flour. I also have some oil, olive oil, Crisco, this is canola oil, whatever that you have around the house. You could probably even use coconut oil. Ooh, that would actually be really fun. Coconut oil would make it smell really good. Some salt, some table salt. Those are the key ingredients, and boiling water. I actually have some water over here that I just heated up in the microwave. And then those are the key essential items. Then I have a couple items that are extras that just make it more fun. I have some Kool-Aid. The Kool-Aid will add color and will also add a little bit of scent so the kids can smell it. Makes it totally edible. Nothing here is unsafe for your kids to put in their mouths. I do also have some essential oils. These are by Raw Materials, which is the Balm Baby company. And I have some peppermint and I have some lavender. They have lots of different scents that you can use. Again, in here it's not going to be any volume. We're just talking a drop or two for scent that would make it unsafe for your kids, but definitely use caution with essential oils around your children. For a little extra fun, you could always add glitter. Of course, then it would not be edible unless you use some type of edible glitter. I'm sure that's a thing, but I have no idea. I have some Easter eggs and things like that, and I'll get into some of those in a minute. Let you take a quick look at our little basket, and then I'll come back and talk to you about our basket. Just some fun ideas for making Easter baskets a little bit more kid-friendly. Not filled with candy, not a single bit of candy in there at all. So we'll talk about that in a minute, but I wanted to go ahead and show you how easy it was to make the Play-Doh. Now, we do sell some Eco Kids dough if you're not super creative and want to buy it already made. We sell some Eco dough at Kelly's Closet, which is just all natural. It really has the same ingredients, probably a few more with some natural food colorings and things like that. But this is kind of fun to make. I usually have a bowl. This is my Play-Doh bowl. See? Bowl for Play-Doh. And I actually put the recipe on my bowl so I always know what it is and what I need when I'm ready to make it. I know, it's kind of cheesy, but something I do so I don't have to look up the recipe all the time. So the first thing you're going to do is add about 2 cups of flour. You might need to add a little bit more, so keep the bag handy. It just depends on how sticky the clay is. And then I have half a cup of salt, just regular table salt, and we're going to add that. And I'm going to go ahead and add some Kool-Aid. And this is just some grape Kool-Aid. It'll make it a little purple in there when we're all done. And I'll add the essential oils when I'm done. Now I have 2 cups here. You may need less, you may need more, so I would start with about a half. So just add like a cup of boiling water to your bowl. You can start with a spoon. You can probably use your hands later. Take off your rings or any kind of jewelry that you have. It could get a little sticky. So I'm going to start just with a spoon first until it gets really mixed. And I know you can't really see inside here too well, but it just kind of turns purple pretty quick. You want it to be doughy, not too much flour, not too much water. So that's why I kind of add to it as we go and see if we need more. Definitely going to need a little bit more water. There are, oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't add any oil yet. 3 tablespoons of oil. I'm just going to add by the cap because I don't have any spoons here. And I also wing it quite a lot. So that's 2. Do about 2.5. Now the oil will make the make everything kind of stick together. And then I will add a tiny bit more water. I didn't do that yet. Again, you don't want to overdo it, although then you could just add a little extra flour to it. Yeah, Liz, I love using the Kool-Aid because it smells delicious. Absolutely. And now you might have to keep your kids from eating it because it smells so good. But it's kind of fun even for parents to play with. The feeling of dough is kind of relaxing and will actually make, de-stress you if you're having a bad day, things like that. Alright, so we're getting kind of clumpy here, and I think I may have added a little bit too much water. I'm going to get our flour and just add a little bit extra flour to it. You can use a cup, you can use your spoon. I guess I should probably use a cup. Just kind of sprinkle in a little extra just to make it not so sticky. And then once it clumps all together and isn't a super sticky mess, you can actually start working it with your hands. And the more you work it with your hands, you'll kind of add a little bit more. You can even put some on your hands just like you're making cake batter or cookies, whatever. And then you just start, get the spoon out of the way. And then I'll show you in just a minute what we have here. I think I need a sink next to me to do my hands. That might be a little more difficult to do on video. Oh, it smells so good. Alright, and what I'll do, I will actually get out one of the things that is in our basket here. Just get off as much as I can off my hands. Actually did bring a towel so I can at least wipe up a little bit real quick. One of the things in our basket here is a silicone placemat. It's by Silly Mats. Would make a fun tabletop for playtime, for Play-Doh and things like that. It actually folds up just as simple. or you could roll it up, either way. It actually has a real cute map of the U.S. and you could put it down and your kids can actually use that as a safe area to play with. I will go ahead and use it for our Play-Doh so you can kind of get a better look here. And the more you mix it, you'll end up with a purple dough. And you can kind of see the powder is in there. The more you mix it, the better and the more vibrant it's going to be. If it gets too sticky, just add a little bit more powder, or flour, I mean. And if it's too dry, you just add a little bit more water or a couple drops of oil. And that is just how simple making Play-Doh can be. And I'm going to take a couple drops of lavender essential oils to make it kind of a calming effect. Just make a little hole in there and add a couple drops. It smells good. What is your favorite? Do you have a favorite scent in essential oils that you like to use? So now we have grape lavender. Grape lavender Play-Doh. Ooh, that smells so good. So that is how easy it is to make homemade Play-Doh. And then there's a couple different ways you could store it for Easter, because you do want to keep it covered up. It'll last in the fridge for a week or two until it starts to get a little moldy or nasty, as long as it's in a sealed container, like a Ziploc bag of some sort, or leftover keeper. Some other fun ideas, you could store them in little plastic Easter eggs. Just take a little bit, roll it into a ball, put it inside your egg. That's a fun idea for Easter morning, at least, to keep your eggs filled with Play-Doh for them. Another idea would be to use the Replay snack stacks. I have some paper clips in mine right now from the office, so I won't show you that, but the lids do come off and you can stack them up, so you could put different colors in each one. You can make all different colors and keep them stored in there. Another idea is the stasher bags. These are really nice silicone bags. Let's see if I can, they seal so tight, sometimes it's hard to break the seal. There we go. So there's like a groove here on one end, and then another end that goes into the groove. And they're machine washable, or dishwasher safe, microwave safe. You can actually boil in these, so you could do like your omelets in a bag in these. You can freeze them, you can put them in the refrigerator. Really nice for food storage, but it also would work for Play-Doh storage. So we'll just put a little bit of our Play-Doh in here and put it aside for next time, and then you can even store it in the fridge just like this, and that way, you know, it just get all the air out. Make sure it's sealed and it's nice and safe and secure, airtight, so it'll stay in there for, like I said, a couple weeks, but you could take it out every afternoon and have the kids play with it, things like that. So those are stasher bags. We have half size as well if you want something smaller for like Cheetos or not Cheetos, Cheerios. Kids eat like little puffs or Cheerios and finger foods, things like that. Kind of a nice fun thing. So the other thing I wanted to show you then is some of the different things you could put inside your Easter basket. So we've already talked about the this is it's by Silly Kids, the same people who make the Silly Cup lids, which are the they're like, oh, I have one over at my desk, sorry, I don't have it with me. You can put them on top of a regular plastic cup and turn it into a sippy cup or a straw cup lid, which is kind of nice, and then it'll keep your thing nice and safe. So what I wanted to show you here is our little basket, just some ideas of other things you could put inside your basket. This is just a plastic container that I got at probably Walmart or Dollar Store. Yeah, Dollar Store for like $1. All different sizes. I did put some Easter grass in the bottom of it, so you can still fill it just like a regular Easter basket. Just doesn't have the Easter basket-y feel. You could add stuffed animals. We have the Pebble stuffed animals you could put in here. That would be really cute. So I've got the Silly Kids mat, and that is the folding silicone placemat. I also have some baby paper. If you guys haven't ever seen baby paper, it is a square, it's fabric, and it's got crunchy stuff on the inside that makes noise. It's almost like wax paper. Kids really, little babies and toddlers really like the sound of it. Really cute idea for baby. We've got your Easter eggs. Of course, you can fill them with whatever you want. If you want to fill them with baby puffs or whatever kind of finger foods they're eating, you can fill those with finger foods. It doesn't have to be candy. Again, you could fill it with the Play-Doh, which smells so good. So we've got the eggs. That's something you could put inside your Easter egg or Easter basket. You could fill it with bath toys. This is the Marcus and Marcus this is the Begin Again bath toys. We also have the Marcus and Marcus bath toys. Try saying that 3 times fast. They're all, they inhibit the growth of mold because they're open on the top and the bottom. So this has got holes on the top and holes on the bottom. This is their little submarine diver. And it won't mold. We've had this one for a couple of years now, and my daughter is 8 and still plays with it in the bathtub. I know Hannah has several of the Begin Again toys, and I know a lot of you guys do as well. They're really nice. The Marcus and Marcus are really nice too. They actually come unscrewed in the middle. Again, they're silicone or rubber, and you can let them air dry that way. So no mold growing in your bathroom and stuff like that. That would be fun for Easter baskets. We've got a lot of other little Begin Again toys at Kelly's Closet, including a really cute matching egg set, which would be really cute for Easter. Some other things, of course, you could always toss a diaper in your Easter basket for your little one or for yourself. This is just an Imagine dinosaur one. How cute is that? And maybe a pair of matching leggings or baby legs. See? And then another fan favorite is the Replay tableware and utensils. So we've got the spoons and forks that coordinate with the different colors. This is the divided plate. We have bowls. We have the flat plate. I actually used one of the bowls for lunch for myself today. They're real nice. They're made out of recycled milk jugs, and they're machine washable and microwavable if you need to. Really, really durable. This one is probably 4 years old and looks brand new, and we use it pretty much every day. My daughter has lost a ton of silverware by losing them at work, or my husband takes them to work and forgets them. So they're really inexpensive. They coordinate, so everything matches together. We've got the sippy cups and other things like that as well that you could put inside an Easter basket or a little baby gift. It would be cute for a little first birthday gift too. Any of this stuff would. And again, that's it. We're back down to our basket full of grass. The grass could actually be a baby blanket instead of grass. You could use like a little Tula blanket or an Imagine blanket inside your basket. And then you just toss everything inside for a cute Easter basket project. And it's something that would be fun for the little ones who you don't want to fill with candy and chocolate and things like that. Especially if they're only like 1 or 2 years old, you don't really want to start getting them started on all the candy and stuff like that yet. And then just toss it in there all nice and neat. You could even put your Play-Doh that you made and put it all inside your little bath toy. Wrap a little baby paper in there. Put a couple eggs. and you've got your little Easter basket ready to go for Easter. Super simple. And that, my friends, I know we only did a real short fluff and stuff chat today, but I'd love to hear what other ideas you have. I actually have a fun promotion for you guys. Anyone who wants to shop for our Easter goodies at Kelly's Closet today only, if you go to our Easter category, anything that you've seen here or that's in our Easter category, as long as you have at least, could you write on this mat? You could with like a dry erase marker or something, probably not with crayons. Yeah, probably with dry erase markers, and then it would wash off. But what I was going to say for the promotion, anyone who places an order today has any of these items in their cart or anything from our Easter category, I'll leave a link in the comments and I'll post it above when I'm done with this video. Add a note to the comments on your order. That's the key. You have to do this. Add fluff in stuff, just a note that says fluff and stuff in the comments, and I will do double diaper dollars on your entire order of anything that's in your order. As long as there's one thing from our Easter department or something that you've seen here today in your cart and you've added the fluff and stuff, we will double points on your order, and that's through midnight Eastern time tonight. And I'm going to go play with some Play-Doh, and I hope you guys have a wonderful afternoon. If you guys do make some Play-Doh, I would love to see it. Tag us on Instagram or leave a picture on our Facebook page, and be sure to tag us, Love My Kelly's Closet. And we have some giveaways that we give out all month long, just randomly, for anybody who shares pictures with us. So have fun, and thank you so much for joining us, and we will be back next Wednesday for another Fluff and Stuff chat. Let us know in the comments below what you want us to talk about next week, and I will add it to the calendar. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.